Hey guys, John Luxley here, back with our blind playthrough of the Talos Principle. Alright, back to it. So as a little bit of a confession, I did look up the solution for that last puzzle I was trying to do. I kind of mapped it out in my head, and I just kept thinking about it for probably a couple days, I think. And then, I was like, I have no idea how to do this. I just don't understand. I think it was this one, right? And so the problem that I did not consider, well, I will show you. Honestly, it's something I didn't even consider, and I don't know if that's my fault or the fault of... Like, I basically had the solution, which was, you know, the issue. Right, so... where am I going? I need the connector. Right, so I didn't even consider the solution. It was... admittedly, my fault for not even trying it. However, I see. Okay. Something about... we're gonna do a little bit of this again. Usually in tutorials, I mean... well, I'll explain more in a minute. Okay. So I had this correct. Okay. Alright, so we shoot the cube. Cube is gone. And now we do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Very close, but not quite. Grab the jammer. Yep. The music seems to be different also. Maybe it's just something I didn't notice before. And... right. Duke Chalupa playing Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Right on. You know, I have like 80 hours in Morrowind, but I never got past the first city. Because... well, to be honest, I get overwhelmed. I go in, I walk around, I explore, I fight stuff, and I get to the city, and it's like, go to this one house. But I'm like, there's all these other houses I need to go to, there's all these other people I need to talk to. There's all this stuff I'm supposed to steal and pick up and everything, and what do I do with that? And so I get overwhelmed and I stop, and I've done that probably 3 times. So here's the issue. I did not realize you could jam the fan. Now, the reason I brought up that, well, maybe it's... could be my fault, could be Pro Team's fault or whatever, is... they, you know, they had a little tutorial thing, or one of the puzzles was, hey, jam the turret. Cool. No one ever told me I could jam the fan, and it makes sense... that, oh, if you can jam one mechanical thing... I don't know why I'm pointing over here, there's no turret. I'm envisioning a turret up on this wall or something. Right, so... it makes sense if you can jam a turret, you can jam other mechanical objects, but I didn't... it just didn't connect, so... it wasn't even a... you know, it wasn't even an option. Let's do that, right? Because I don't know when I'm gonna have to come back this way. So simple. How long did I spend? You know what I mean? How long did I spend doing that puzzle? Like what the deuce? You know what I mean? Well, now I'm here. I don't know if I can do anything else with this. I don't think so. Man. See, I might have gotten it eventually. It's entirely possible, but I just don't know. Alright, so what, 2 puzzles left? This is the first one, right? If this is the first one, we're in trouble. Okay, well. It's all about the learning, I suppose. Alright, let's go in here and try not to smash our head against something. The conservatory. But it says it requires a connector. Oh, yeah, okay, it does show it. Okay. Wait, was that something? No? Okay. So this is just connectors. How many is the question? But yeah, so maybe they should have had a... And I see the QR codes. Maybe they should have had a thing where it's like, oh, you have to jam the fan to get through. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. That's... I don't know. But... Okay. This puzzle has no solution, seriously. It's nonsense, not even worth trying. If you do not become invested in finding a solution, you will be free. That's weird. Don't let samsara discourage you. There is a solution. Don't let your mind get trapped in patterns. If you seek the truth without prejudice, you will find it. Okay, so we have windows. Lots of windows. There's a connector, and more windows. A window, in fact, going out somewhere. Let's go out there for a second. Hang on. Labyrinth. Wait. Wait, these jammers are just chilling here? Is that how that goes? I need to borrow you for a second. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Jam you. Okay, no window, so the window has to be outside of the puzzle. Oh, whoop. Thought that was a way to go for a minute there. So let's try going around this puzzle to the outside, because what is that noise? Maybe something inside the puzzle itself? Oh hey, did I read this before? Awakened terminal here. Don't listen to what they're saying. This world is dying and it'll take us with it. You've got to find a way out. I don't remember reading this. Codename Awakened. Terminated here. Or, no, Child Program. Child Program is the name, right? Codename Awakened, terminated here. Logic Child Program's positional values moved outside the parameters of the known world. Progeny Programs is gibberish. So, how do they terminate here if they moved outside? Like, they went out there? We've got to find a way out. It's like the 13th floor or something. Okay. So this... Okay. This is, I think, the window that... Maybe it's not even the same window. Maybe there's other windows. Hang on. There are other windows. And there's another window over that way. Well, there you go. You shoot the purple beam through here and then hit that, and that's how you get the star. Has to be some way to escape or to be someone else. I refuse to accept the reality has been defined by someone else. I deserve my own reality. Become a Mormon then, I guess. That way you'll become the Elohim of your own world. Alright, so back inside the puzzle. Let's try just... But then, so here's the other question is how do you get one of the connectors outside? Did I read this one? The view from here is beautiful. It seems superfluous to the process, yet I am drawn to it. It is beautiful. You know, even though it's all like super graphically enhanced and like just really, you know, high resolution, all that stuff, it still reminds me of the super pixelated FF6, where you first get Sabin, I think. Okay, there's the connector that we need. Guarded by the turret, which means we need a jammer from somewhere. But, as much as I'd like to get the star, I'm not going to focus on them just yet because it'll drive me freaking crazy. I wonder if we need to... excuse me. I wonder if, like, you'd need to solve these puzzles to get the thing, like, the gates to lower and stuff first. Alright, so, red connector, blue socket, connector, or red generator, or whatever. Let's see, we have a connector right there. We have some water to splash around in. And red. Another connector. It's starting to become super fancy. But it was basically like, don't let yourself get trapped in patterns, right? So we'll try this. See where it goes first. Okay. Okay, so there's another connector, and there's the purple. So what you do is... Okay. And now we're stuck. What we can do, though, is move this a little bit closer. Connect. Connect. Boom. All right. Mission begin. Oh. All right, so now well, I mean, we need... Yeah, we might have to leave this one here, actually. Right, because then you take this, and you're going to be aiming it, like, over there. Take it. And then, honestly, we'd probably just stick it right here. Right, we'll, Alright. So that's not so bad. If you believe, you can achieve. But yeah, getting this beam, like, out there, that's gonna be a real pain. Oh, the machine wants to talk to me again. Oh, you came back to keep me company. Okay then, humor me with a little hypothetical. Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of the tower. There's a flash of light, then magic happens, then you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? I mean, I assume that's the real deal, right? Prove yourself. Prove that you can solve the puzzles and get to the top of the tower, and that's how you escape the simulation. That's the test. I would imagine, to prove that you're alive and that you're worthy of living. Assuming that, you know, the androids they built on the outside are still functional, because if you get loaded in some broken down robot, you're done. What would you do then? What's best for me or what's right? Those aren't always the same thing. But what's best for me, ultimately? It sounds weird, but we have the drive to survive over all else. You know, it's a bit like there's two people on a desert island, or you're with another person. There's only a limited amount of food. You know, the other person is wasteful and blah blah blah. You know, would it be wrong to kill them in order to ensure your own survival? And, well, you know, pragmatism, you know, I don't know, is that moral? Because they're recklessly disregarding your safety by being wasteful, or, you know, more specifically, if you're both eating the food, you won't survive until rescue arrives, but if one of you is alive, then the other person will survive. You know, would it be moral to kill them? I don't know. Gotta choose the pragmatism. Yes, that's the general impression I was getting off you. Good, perhaps we won't have to work so hard at this after all. Before we continue, though, I want to double check we're on the same wavelength here. Suppose you get out there with all the human beings. What you're going to do is rinse them for all they've got without a care for the soul? What? Rinse them for all they've got. Oh, like take everything? Without a care for the soul? No. I only do what's best for me within a moral framework. Ah, so you do have some scruples after all. So tell me, this obligation you feel, is it only applicable to the real world, or does it apply here as well? That is an interesting question. You know, it's actually interesting, because one of the philosophies of why people are such assholes online is because they believe that the real world, or that the simulated world, is not real, which it isn't. So they're like, I can be an asshole to people all I want because it's not real. I mean, that's the problem with that, and why I disagree with that statement, is it assumes that people are good by nature, which they're not. I mean, anyone watching this, feel free to disagree with me on this, but my philosophy is that not all people are good. People are selfish. People are self-oriented, and sometimes they can learn to be good, but sometimes they can't. So the online world, like the whole, John Gabriel's internet fuckwad theory, right? Or the anonymity theory or whatever, which is like, oh, people feel free to be assholes because there's no consequences. I would take that one step further and say that's how they naturally are, without the mask that they wear for social reasons, right? Like, that is their true self that they're displaying. Which is kind of, we don't like to realize that people wear masks. It's a really shitty feeling to kind of see underneath the mask that people wear and find that how they appear on the surface is not how they actually are, but we tend to forget it and just kind of suppress it because it's such a shitty feeling. So, in general, that's why people that you meet online, how they act and stuff is kind of their true self. Moral laws only apply under special conditions, or moral laws are universal. I would say the second. What a magnanimous dictator you would make. Of course, I'm sure it would take a dictator to enforce a single moral code on the entire universe. So come on then, what's your magic formula of choice? And let me warn you that this time you're going to have to choose just one. The more equal everyone's share, the better. Consequences don't matter, our reasons do. The more goodness in the world, the better. I see no way to explain what I believe. So this is kind of like a none of the above. The more equal everyone's share, the better. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I mean, you could apply that to, that's basically socialism, right? Which works, from what I understand, it works more in small groups, like the whole desert island thing. Like, if you're good at fishing, but I'm good at building fires, then you fish and I'll keep the fire lit, and then we'll both benefit equally because we're dividing the labor equally. But it becomes harder when you have like 100 million people, or there's a point where it doesn't work. So I would not agree with this. I mean, it's not necessarily socialism, but plus not everyone's equal. Some people are poor at finances, and so if you give them money, they're just going to squander it. I would argue most people are probably bad with money, which is why essentially everybody that wins the lottery won, because people bad with money are typically the ones that play the lottery. But also, most people just squander what they've got, and so rather than using that lottery money to step up, they're just going to waste it. Like, most people that win the lottery are broke within 3 years. Like, how does that even work? But anyway, consequences don't matter, our reasons do. I disagree with this. Because consequences do matter, but reasons also matter. The more goodness in the world, the better. I would generally agree with this statement, but what do you define as good? Plus, goodness has been used to justify some of the most horrific stuff. Or, goodness in name, I guess. Think of the children, right? Is probably the one that comes most to mind for me. You can make the moral argument, which is, things which have a beneficial outcome are generally moral, but then there's the whole free will, right? Like, are cigarettes good or bad? Right? They're bad for you, but the choice we have to smoke them or not, I wouldn't take that away from people. You know? So, I don't know. I mean, it's nuanced. That's the problem. I'll go with this one because I'm a coward. I see no way to explain what I believe. That's right. Blame me for the fact your theory is too complex to express in neat aphorisms. Why don't you think a little harder? Maybe some new ideas will come to you. You're a sarcastic computer. The less suffering in the world, the better, in my opinion. Only by abstaining from pleasure can we discover the good. The more equal everyone's share, consequences don't matter. More equal everyone's share of the goods, the better. Okay, so that's a little more specific. I still disagree. Consequences don't matter. The reasoning behind our actions does. That is more correct, I suppose. You misunderstand me. I just don't know what to believe. No, not necessarily. True goodness can only be attained through enlightenment. I don't know, because the more enlightened you are, I think the more capacity for suffering you have. Everyone should look out for their kin, no more than that. Nope. The more goodness in the world, the better a world it is. I still don't see an option I can get behind. The less suffering in the world, the better, in my opinion. I would agree with this. Well, I'm sorry, but that is one of many ideas which I have no interest in discussing. It gets so messy so quickly, and I don't have all the time in the world to argue with you. A little joke there, because really, we have the rest of time if we need it. Still, you will have to argue as best you can along the lines we have embarked on, or else go somewhere else and fixate on how clever you are. Well, I never said I'm clever. Okay, the more equal everyone's share of the goods, the better. No. Consequences don't matter. The reasoning behind our actions does. The more goodness in the world, the better. Or forget this, terminate the support session. Oh, so the expanded options he's not interested in discussing. Well, that's too bad. I mean, that's the one that I agree the most with. You'll have to argue as best you can along the lines we have embarked on. So he's like, okay, well, you want more choices? Here's more choices. And then he's like, nope, those choices were wrong. Here's the real ones again. Magic formula of choice, huh? Consequences don't matter. The reason... I mean, all of these are flawed. Right? The more goodness in the world, the better. I mean, fine, if I have to pick one, I guess we'll go with goodness, but I have a feeling... I mean, these are just as flawed as the others, right? So... I mean, I could just be like, no. Also the insult, like, you know, like clearly manipulative. Right, well, you have to pick one of these, otherwise you're, you know, you think you're so smart. Okay, I guess forget this, terminate the support session. Bye, dude. As you wish, but the problems won't go away just because you refuse to look at them, you know. That's not, I didn't say that, actually. Alright, one more in this area. And it's the one in the castle. Still, and the thing below the bridge, that was the only piece that I found. I don't know what the rest of the pieces are. You know? Okay. For a minute I thought it was an arrow pointing up here, and I'm like, wait a sec, what? Multiply impossible Ascension. Okay. Short for MIA, which is weird. Multiply impossible ascension. Right. Okay. That does that. There is a connector in there, which we need. A block up there. Another block behind here. Where was the connector? Or the, not the connector. Oh, behind that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a pain. Very possibly. Alright. So you need the block to get that other block. That's a starting point, I suppose. And to get the block, you need a connector. Right. Oh, yeah, okay, well, let's start by detaching the fan, dropping it here. Oh, there's... Wait, was there... Well then. I mean, if I had to wager, I would say you probably put the block on here. No, maybe that's because it's not even going to go high enough to get over it, right? Eh, maybe it will. Anyway. Okay. So, first things first. Grab... I mean, well, this is presumably how. You just grab a bunch of blocks. Like we did that one time where you stick them underneath and they keep rising up. But then the question is... how do you get that? Do you need that? That's the question. Oh, I see. Well, we'll start with this. Connect. Connect. And then... also, that wall kind of looks fake, doesn't it? Can't do anything to it, though. Alright, so next... stick one of you. Connect. 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 Alright. How long until it gets over the thing? Was there another block somewhere that I missed? It's a weird little window. Well, I guess, maybe it's... okay, that's good. Alright, well, there you have it. Thankfully... I think we used this to get that star earlier. Or... I did something like this to try and get a star. I don't know if I actually got it, though. I don't remember. How we doing on time? Pretty good so far. But I saw something up here. Is it back? No. And... yep, okay. Two. Lots of stuff. Oh yeah, we've never used that little platform thing. Have we? Oh. Alright. Talk to me, computer. Family and last days. A little bit more exposition is the word I was looking for. For those of you who have faithfully followed this blog for the last 5 years, I just wanted to give you one final update. I'm going to spend my remaining time with my family. Yeah, I know. There are probably 50 plus posts about all the problems I've had with them, but in the end, they are my family. They are the people I grew up with, the people I care about, the people I love. Sure, they annoy the hell out of me. They've said awful things to me, and I've said awful things to them. But that doesn't change who we are. In fact, if we didn't care about each other, this stuff wouldn't upset us. Do I still think they were wrong? Yeah, absolutely. Would I behave differently if I thought we all still had a lot of time? Definitely, but we don't, so I'd rather spend a couple of weeks sitting on the porch with my parents and my sisters than being angry and alone. Besides, it's not like we're going to fight about my job prospects anymore. If you can, try to make peace with those you love. It's your last chance. Thanks for reading. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'd probably rather be alone. It's... not... or... as opposed to with family. I'd rather be with loved ones, but, you know, family is one of those things that, you know, they can love you the most, but they can also screw you over the most out of anyone that you've ever met, and wreck your life the most, you know, like you're stuck with them. You pick your friends, but you don't get to choose your family, and honestly, the blood, kinship, whatever, it's not as strong as you might think. Anyway, from Alan Jameson, Institute for Applied Pneumatics, to Fran, subject last days. You know what the oddest thing about all this is? We're not constantly fighting, having nervous breakdowns, screaming at each other. We're actually really polite and focused, and we spend most of our time debating the nature of humanity and how we can best succeed at probably the most ambitious thing anyone's ever tried. Like it was completely normal, like that's just how people are. I feel like we've turned into Star Trek characters or something. I guess, what's the point of doing anything else? Getting angry isn't going to help, but I didn't expect to feel like this at all. And you know what? It's awesome. Many greetings and good luck, Alan. P.S. Love from George. Fair enough. Yeah, also I don't think most people would just sit back and take their impending doom quietly. Some people would, but a lot of people would loot, and there would be so much crime, I think. And yet I see the things. What is this? It's like a notice on a door and closed circuit TV and... It's not really that I have a negative opinion of humanity, it's just that's how people are. You know, some people would be like, well, time to kill all the people that I wanted to kill because there's no consequences. You know, that's just... You have to understand there's terrible people out there. It's not, oh, you have such a negative opinion of people. It's like, no, I understand people. Question, suppose everything here serves a precise role in some grand scheme. How would we explain that? It's obviously like a digital time capsule, an electric library of all the crazy stuff the humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. So what happened to them? Same thing that happens to everyone. They existed and then they didn't, and they probably wouldn't do it all over again. Oh, that was Neat. Neat Chi version 91. Sheep. Neat Chi. Sheep. Elohim is inconsistent, I don't trust him. Yes Man, version 99. At some point it's gonna say, you know, child program and my name, I assume. Okay, did we read all of the... things. All of the QR codes that we could find. We'll find out. Aha. A gate. Oh, this is a neat one. Also, why have... I mean, maybe the simulation is supposed to be like real places also. You know, so that you can appreciate art and stuff. But I don't know. Well, let's try... We'll just pick one to start with. Let's go with this one. Okay, cube... Cemetery. Cube and connector. Wow, I'm getting myself turned around already. Okay, that's our goal. I wouldn't trust Elohim either. I mean, I don't, but who knows? We'll open the, I assume when we get all the sigils, the door opens. I think that's what they said. So we'll do that and we'll go through the door and see what happens. Aha. Okay, so one of you, we have this. Okay, a cube behind there. Yep. Okay. That's a statue? Yeah, okay. Oh, there's another connector right there. Okay. We need that. Oh, and a box. Right on. Let's start... Wait. How... Okay. So I can't get to there just yet because I need another... Nope, not quite. Very close. I need another connector. Okay, I don't know if we were supposed to run through with the box, but we did. Okay, and then... Oh, no. This is to get us... Oh, didn't get it. Okay. Right, okay, so we need to come in here. Select you. Actually, I suppose I could have, you know, done it like this. Do I need the box? Not to start with. Okay. You think we're gonna have to block both of these things? That might be the case. Well, we'll see how that works first. All right. Now then. Is this the, Yay! I would laugh if I, like, ran through and there was, like, a turret here and just guns you down. You know, it's... kind of like Portal. You know, solve the puzzle and it's like, alright, you're dead now. Let's see. It's not quite a spoiler, because it's a lie. Or half of a lie. Half truth, half lie. You just gotta figure out which is which. Alright, Rapunzel. Rapunzel, let down your hair. Something, I don't... That's the only part I know. I know Rapunzel had hair, and, she had to let it down. That's it. That's... Okay. Oh, good. Another play button. And 2 blocks. And... Wait. Did I totally miss that one? No, I... Whoa. What? How... I was like, oh, let me just jump up on here, and then I see a key on top of the thing, and I'm like, wait, hang on. Also, it's not showing up on my thing, is it? So what happens if I go through? Maybe it got left behind? I don't know, I don't see it here. Okay, so you need two blocks, potentially. And the key is still in my possession somehow. Alright, so... But Rapunzel, let down your hair. It's like climbing a tower, basically. Right? Like, how do you get the blocks up here? There was that lift thing. Like, what is that? Okay, well, we'll drop down here first. I'm envisioning some weird scenario where I, like, pick up the block and then, like, I'm using the play button to... Like, wait, what is that thing? Like, is it just the play button? I don't know. Okay, I don't think we need to go back in here. Presumably. I mean, if we do, I don't see anything. And I was gonna say, well, let me grab this and I'll hold it up like this. And then, for the other me to get. But I don't think that would quite work. Okay, so we have... What is this? Take platform. Record. Okay. What is the point of this? Okay. Platform can be used to have something carried on it. Oh. Okay. But... So... Oh, okay, so my double gets on here, and then I carry him over and he drops the thing? Or jumps up there or something? Or maybe I stand here while my double puts one block on me, grabs the other one, and then I walk over here, because they might not be tall enough otherwise, but if I'm carrying a block also, then I don't know. Well, let's give this a try, right? But I need something on that. All right, well, let's give it a go, right? Okay, so record. I'm gonna record, and I guess I'll pick up the platform. I'll kind of stand right here for a minute. Till 15, I guess, and then I'll just kind of walk. And then I'll walk over here. Till 25, I suppose. I don't know how this works. We'll figure it out. And then I guess I'll walk back and set it down. And then play. Okay, so run. Okay. Oh, okay, I jumped. Good, good, good. But you can put a block on it. So I was basically correct. Hang on, while I'm recording, what happens if I pick this up? It gets picked up. Yeah, okay. So I'll just wait for a few seconds. I want to test something out. I want to see if I can pick up the imaginary block. I cannot. But I can't step on it either. Like, I can jump on these, but I can't jump on the imaginary ones. But strangely enough, I can jump on the imaginary platform, so... Okay. How... And that's it, right? Just the two platforms. Oh. Right, I could just climb up the ladder and maybe grab the other block. Let's try that. Okay, recording. I'm gonna go over, pick up the platform. I'm gonna stand here-ish, wait till 10, or a little bit longer. 15, we'll say, just to make sure it's on. And then I walk over here, and I'm gonna wait another 10 seconds so I can run over and grab it, I guess. I don't know. Okay. And then I might have to do something else where I get up there. Ah, crap. Hurry, hurry. Oh, God. Oh, there I go. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's, can I just stop it? Can I just stop the recording? Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. We'll just wait here. Say 15. We'll do 15, because I dropped it and then I kind of freaked out. Okay, so now we're here, potentially. We'll wait till 30 again. Yay, platforms. Alright. Alright, we're gonna run up here, grab this. And then, if I'm lucky, I don't know if I can grab that from here. I cannot. Is that a... I mean, that's not a...
When the truth will not reveal itself, perhaps it is best to seek it in another place.
I mean, okay, right, so I need... I mean, I couldn't just have him stand on here while I go there. We need to put something down, and then he'll go in there and stand on that, and then I can go by both. So how do you get both blocks onto the platform? That's the question. I wonder if I could put this... I mean, unless I could jump on a block. And I wonder if it's possible to jump. We could certainly try it. Okay, so... Right, record, okay. Walk over. Take the platform. Guess we'll... A little bit confused as to how this is gonna go, but you know, okay, so, and then I go over here and maybe... We'll just jump a few times and... Till 35, I say. Okay, and then we'll just go, drop that. Okay, so what I need to do... Right, that's still there. Because I recorded the block as being there. Okay, you're gonna come here. I'm gonna put that there. And then hopefully... Okay, so I can. Okay, let's just stop the recording now. And then we'll record again. Okay, so I'm gonna run over, climb the thingamabob. I'm gonna put the block here. Boom. Stand here for my other self to get through. I'll just wait here for till 20. What is the key? On top of things, extreme persistence detected. Both achievements. Well then. What was the key? Well, that's a good place to stop, I suppose. There's still 2 puzzles left. These are getting harder. Definitely getting harder. Achievements. Extreme persistence detected. Oh, where was it? Try, fail again, eventually succeed. Okay. And then, what was the other one? This one. Stand on your own 2 shoulders. I guess. Communicate with your double? How does that work? Oh, and it's a reflection down here. That's kind of cool. Alright, stop game. Alright, well that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, this is going to sound weird, so I upload these videos to both YouTube and BitChute. And BitChute seems to have a higher view count. Right, I don't know if that's due to the you know, suppression algorithms or whatever on YouTube, where if you swear it, you know, increases the... It's hidden, of course, it increases the rating, and then it's like, oh, we're not going to recommend your stuff to more people. But also it could be due to just there being more people, more competition. Alternatively, maybe the people on YouTube, or BitChute, maybe have better taste. I don't know. But it does seem that there's more views now. Whether they click on it and then they're like, oh, this guy again, and then click somewhere else, I have no idea. Maybe it's the same person clicking on the video multiple times, just rewatching it over and over. I have no idea of that as well, but I don't think BitChute has analytics. Not that I look at them, but I haven't seen anything for it. But regardless, you know, hello to BitChute. Hopefully you guys enjoy these videos as much as anyone else does. You know, so that's my unique positive moment is presumably more people are seeing them and enjoying them. At least the enjoying part, you know, the views. Yeah, they're nice, but really for me it's about enjoyment. So anyway, that's my unique positive moment for today. Hopefully your guys is just as good as mine, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.